Charles Cullen. Between 1988 and 2003, Charles Cullen murdered dozens of hospital patients in New Jersey and Pennsylvania by injecting them with insulin or digoxin. His mistake? He began accessing records of patients who weren't under his care. Hospital staff noticed the unusual pattern and alerted the authorities. Cullen confessed to killing between 30 and 40 people, but the real number may be over 400. He received 11 life sentences. Alexander Pichushkin, the chessboard killer. From 1992 to 2006, Alexander Pichushkin murdered 49 people in Moscow. His goal? To kill 64 people, one for every square on a chessboard. He slipped up after killing Marina Moskolyova. Before leaving her home, Marina had written a note for her son, listing Pichushkin's name and phone number. Police confirmed the connection through CCTV footage. After his arrest, Pichushkin confessed and led police to the murder sites. In 2007, he was sentenced to life in prison. If you liked this video, subscribe for similar ones. Maury Travis. Between 2000 and 2002, Maury Travis murdered at least 12 women in St. Louis. Despite working as a hotel waiter, he lured sex workers to his home, where he had built a torture room in his basement. There, he brutally tortured his victims and recorded everything on video. His mistake came when a newspaper published an article about one of his victims, Teresa Wilson. Believing he was smarter than the police, Travis sent an anonymous letter to the newspaper claiming, "I'll tell you about more victims." Along with it, he included a map, downloaded from Expedia.com. The FBI traced the map's IP address back to him. A search of his home uncovered the torture chamber, videotapes, and newspaper clippings. When questioned, he even named some women who were still missing. His DNA matched the crime scenes. 3 days later, he committed suicide in jail. Dean Corll. Between 1970 and 1973, Dean Corll killed at least 29 teenage boys in Houston, Texas. The 33-year-old had 2 teenage helpers, David Brooks and Elmer Wayne Henley, who would bring him victims. Corll ordered his helpers to bring boys to his house with offers of beer, drugs, or parties. Once there, the victims would be tricked into wearing handcuffs or just grabbed by force. They were then tied to a board where Corll would attack them before killing them. Corll's mistake came on August 8, 1973, when Henley brought a male friend named Tim Curley and a female friend named Rhonda Williams to Corll's house. Corll got angry about bringing a girl, and after they all passed out from drinking and drugs, he tied them up. When Henley woke up, Corll said he was going to kill all 3 of them. Henley talked Corll into untying him by saying he would help hurt the others. Once free, Henley grabbed Corll's gun and killed him. Henley then called the police and told them everything. Police found bodies buried in a boat shed, at a beach, and near a lake. Both Henley and Brooks went to prison for life for helping with the murders. Keith Hunter Jesperson, the happy face killer. Between 1990 and 1995, Keith Jesperson murdered at least 8 women. As a truck driver, he hunted victims across different states. When someone else was falsely accused of one of his murders, Jesperson couldn't resist the urge to confess. He sent letters to newspapers, each signed with a smiley face, earning him the nickname, the Happy Face Killer. Eventually, he turned himself in to the police. He was sentenced to life in prison. Lamarck's Devin McWilliams. Between 2006 and 2009, McWilliams killed several women in the Acres Homes area of Houston. In 2009, he locked Chelsea Brazier in the trunk of his car. When the car got stuck in mud, he asked her to drive while he pushed. As soon as the car was free, Brazier sped off and alerted the police. McWilliams was arrested, and his DNA matched multiple crime scenes. He had a Scales of Justice tattoo on his arm, something witnesses remembered seeing on the killer. He was sentenced to life in prison.